Hi, welcome back to Missouri's Cricket Barn Homestead. This is Debbie, and we're looking at how the goats have grown. We've actually had a goat go home. We had one of our dolings that sold. She was a half Toggenburger, half Toggenburger Nubian, half Nigerian dwarf. And this is our new guy. We went and picked him up all the way in Nebraska. And this is a full purebred Toggenburger. So he's a little bit darker than Maggie, our Toggenburger Nubian right here. But she actually looks just like his mother did. And his mother was quite that large as well. Not sure if he's going to be that large, but he is full Toggenburger, and that is Rumchata or La Mancha beside him. And you remember the two kids. Well, those two kids now have horns and are grown up. This is Minerva and Athena. Athena looks just like her mom. Minerva looks like no one. Minerva is gold with some white spots on her. Of course, they are half Nigerian dwarf and half La Mancha, which makes them mini La Manchas. And then here is Zeus. That is the buckling that was born out of them. And there is Circe. That's the one we have left. She is the dark one. Can't really see her that well, but she has more of the Nubian colors with the Nubian ears. However, she is half Toggenburger / Nubian and Nigerian dwarf. And we will have a new Nigerian dwarf that will be joining us here in a couple of weeks. And we haven't just chosen a name on her yet, but she's a solid white Nigerian dwarf. And she's actually not related to the buck we had before, which we also sold. And his name was Buckwheat. You guys might have seen him in the previous video. But he has went on because we can't breed him again because he is related to everyone here except for the does. And we wanted to keep some of the dolings. So we had to go ahead and let him go. But we have a new Nigerian dwarf that will be joining us. And any kids born from her will be half Toggenburger and half Nigerian dwarf completely. And this guy is unrelated to anybody, so he's going to be the buck of the herd for a while before we have to get another one because we can't keep bucks if we breed them back to any kids because they will be related. But they're out here just enjoying their food. We just came down to the barn to feed, and they are looking all great, except for Maggie.
For the new doe.
If you have any name suggestions for the new doe, put that down in the comments below, and we will choose something. But if you want to know the names here, we've got Circe. Her sister was Persephone, who left yesterday. And then Minerva and Athena and Zeus. And then Marcus. Marcus is the new buck. And then, of course, we have Rumchata and Maggie, which really don't match anything, but it just seemed to fit them. Maggie's name used to be Margaret, but she's now Maggie. And she's got the classic Toggenburger little wattles there. And then, of course, the Rumchata, she's classic La Mancha. But she did not raise her kids. We mostly bottle fed them. And we do think that there's a possibility they could be both bred back, but we're not sure just yet. Actually, Maggie's looking a little thinner today. We've been having a little trouble trying to keep weight on Maggie. We've had to put her on dairy goat feed and then add in a whole bunch of minerals and things because with the 3 kids that were nursing on her, she seemed to not be doing well with that. So that's why we went ahead and sold one of the dolings. And then, of course, Zeus is up for sale as well. And he will be leaving to go to a new home soon, we hope. And I'm trying to keep him intact because they are just such beautiful goats. And that is Circe. And she has the blue eyes like her dad. Circe. And there's Zeus. And they're knocking feed everywhere. We just fed them. And they have a new little pasture out here now that we use for basically the kids.
Just landed
yeah, and so one of them just jumped in the water. But we have hay that we need to have cut. You can see how much hay we have out there in the fields. It is almost as tall as I am everywhere. Just beautiful, beautiful hay. It's been so thick because we've had a lot of rain this year. But let's show you something that was a little bit of a surprise.